Can you tell me one story about John Cheever and that short story he wrote, Expelled? I understand that that's not all true.
Oh, it's not true at all. Yes, I would like to talk about that. We have the proof. He was, well, it was the only school he ever really went to. He began at Thayer when it first opened. He was very bright, and I think they put him in the 5th grade, and he was kind of young for, students in his class. We have poems by him, and we have a short story by him that was written when he was a kid. Then he went to the upper school, and I think that was when his family had difficulties financially or something. His father lost his job, and he sort of had a change in personality. But he was a junior he would have been the class of 1931. And, he missed part of the year, and when he came back, he was told by the headmaster that he had to raise his grades, otherwise he wouldn't be able to stay in the school. He left shortly after that, took off for New York, wrote Expelled, which was the work of a genius, and got it published. And, of course, Expelled is based on his acquaintance with Thayer. It's based, the teachers in Expelled are sort of caricatures, but it's what a kid would write, and it's what would sell. And he was only told that he had to raise his grades. He wasn't expelled. He did shortly, I think, before his death, acknowledge the fact that it wasn't all true, that it was fiction.
In the story, did he say what he was expelled for, supposedly?
Later, he said he was expelled for smoking, and I'm not sure whether he says it in Expelled or not. He said he was expelled for smoking, and when I went to the teachers, the old-timers who knew him as a student, they said they'd never heard of such a thing. I wrote him a thank you note for giving the library a copy, and I said, I suggested that he come back, and I said, we'll even let you use the smoking area. And I had a letter from him. Well, cards. He never really wrote letters. They're always just cards. And he'd say what he had to say in 2 sentences. But I had the only response that actually said he would come back. But he didn't, of course.
This is Sue Scheibel, staff reporter for the Patriot Ledger and Gatehouse Media New England. For more coverage, see the Good Age column in today's newspaper or go to patriotledger.com.